Sharon with Little Brick Company. And I'm laughing deliriously because I just filmed about 15 minutes worth of film and showing you all everything and realized it wasn't filming. So let's try that again. So I'm Sharon with Little Brick. I just said that. And I'm here today with a Temu haul. And it's kind of funny. I feel like, it's Temu time. That's going to be my new thing with our Temu hauls. So I am here today with a Temu haul. It is, this haul was worth, so according to Temu, the haul was worth approximately $150 without their discounts and things going on. And the truth is, I think that's probably about right. Maybe even a little bit more depending on where you're buying items. So, but I spent $48. That's not bad. So I'm basically getting it all for 66% off, buying it for a third of what it's worth, or a third of what it would cost me in a regular store. And that is, probably because they're, this is all coming direct from the manufacturers and not going through any middleman, and they deal with all of the they don't have an overhead here with stores. And anyway, lots of reasons I'm sure that we can get it for these prices. I will say I have recently noticed that Temu prices are going up a little bit. They're smidging up. So just, keep an eye on that. But I still find plenty of items that are not. Plenty of items that are just in my price range. So, having said that, I'm going to get to the haul in just a minute. I am going to do the same thing I normally do, which is I'm going to show you all of the sort of non-crafty items, and then I'll do the craft items sort of last. I'll hold those off for last. I don't have a huge number of craft items this time. Excuse me, shocking. But what I do want to share with you today is several of you, or a number of you, have said that you like my hair like this, and thank you. Any compliment is a good compliment. I'll take it. But I wanted to share with you how I'm getting my hair like this, which was not something I did very often before. And it's this. This is how I'm getting my hair to do what it's doing. This I hauled previously from Temu. And if you look back, if you find that haul, I'll try to connect it. But when you find that haul, I was very uncomplimentary about these. I was just like, they're so small. I'm never going to use these. I'm going to have to return them. They're just too tiny for my hair, blah, blah, blah. But this is why I test things before I send them back or before I contact Temu and get a refund, is because I want to see what they really do. So one day I was like, I wanted to pull my hair back, but I couldn't find one of my bigger barrettes and things. And so I just grabbed this and started, I'll just put back some of it. And I liked the way it came out. And so this one came in a pack of 4, these tiny ones. Because again, I thought it was going to be like the big clip, which I have now found. And I think it's in one of my next orders. I haven't ordered it, but it's in my shopping cart, which means it'll come to me at some point. Because I go through my shopping cart pretty regularly. Sorry. I'm just laughing because I will tell you, while my daughter was here, 2 orders came in, and it was just funny. She enjoyed it because we opened it up together and we just kind of looked at the packages and stuff. And so, but she did enjoy that. And there's another big haul, that'll be coming out like in a week because it is our huge beach haul. And it's so cool. Anyway, I digress. These from Temu, for me, I have kind of thick hair. These are really holding it. So if you have thinner hair, this might actually put your hair up. It was shocking to me because there's a lot of hair that's being held back there by this little thing. I love them. And I actually, along with having the bigger clips, because if it can handle this hair, it can handle all of my hair. And I've also ordered more of the small ones that I said I would never use. Again, it's why I test everything. We go through testing right now with the bike shed that my husband put together on that video, which was pretty hilarious. So that one, we are testing it now kind of for weather, see how it holds up, see, it's holding bikes. Is it really weatherproofing them? And we've got some storms coming in tonight, so I'll have a better idea tonight. All right. So let me get to the haul. Yes, Cupcake did not. Cupcake, let's see if she wants to come and say hi. She didn't see the camera because Little Brit's home too, so she's hanging out with him. So nope, she's not coming. She's like, no, I don't want to see. I'm laying here and being taken care of, probably pet and coddled. So off with you. They're so sweet. Anyway, so Cupcake says hi. Oh, and I do want to say, just thank you to all my subscribers and all my viewers. If you're viewing, but you haven't subscribed, it's free. It's even more free than Temu to subscribe. So, come on. But if you like the content and you're enjoying the Temu hauls and some of the other things I'm doing, please subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. It really helps get the videos out to other people, because the more people who subscribe, the more the analytics on YouTube actually shoot the videos out to other people. So, I want to share. I'm just sharing. Oh, talking about sharing, here's my daily Temu, or my regular Temu earrings for today. I think these are really pretty. I have plenty of blue, but I think I've shown you a lot of the blue, so I decided purple would go fine with this shirt. Okay, let's get to the haul. We're going to start with this kind of cool metal sign. I had taken it out when I did the last part of the video that didn't get videoed. So I took it out of its bag already. This is for Little Brit. He is not allowed soda particularly often. It's like a treat sometimes. And not even like once a month. It's like once every 4 months or something. He might get a soda. Because we're very, it's bad for the teeth and it's bad for a lot of things. But, it's out there. He sees it and he feels denied. So it's a special treat. However, his favorite when he does have it is Mountain Dew. And he thought this sign was just really fun. And he wanted it up for his room. And that was fine, because it's a metal sign. And let's see. Yeah. This is a magnet I bought for my husband for Father's Day this coming weekend. So it's a fully metal sign. I mean, honestly, I think this is the same sign pretty much that I've seen at Hobby Lobby, where they sell it for like $15 or more. This one was $3.99. So anyway, that's although we're happy with it for the most part, the biggest problem that we see, it continues to sometimes be the way Temu ships, because they ship everything in a bag, which is environmentally friendly, and I love that. But there are some things that need to be better protected. So this sign came to us with, you could actually see what it was, had been pushed up against in the bag that created this divot, which is harder to see in front, thank goodness. It's also, I don't know if you can see how kind of warped it is from the side. Maybe that's a better way to show you. It just got, it got pretty banged up. This one's fine. It's going to be just fine on his wall. It's not going to make a difference. But I think there are other ones that could have been really, the damage to them could have been a lot worse. And I just hate to see the waste when that happens. So, Temu, if you're listening, we love you. But for certain things, they're going to need a little bit of extra protection. I've said my piece. They're not listening. Actually, they might be. Temu's very good about watching watching the videos, or at least looking out for the videos. I think they really are doing that and keeping track of sort of what's working, what's not working. It's one of the reasons why they've taken the world by storm in a matter of 6 months. Because the first time I saw them was January. That's when I really started seeing their ads popping up everywhere. And I think previous to that, people were saying they started seeing them around November. So somewhere between 6 and 8 months, they've taken over the market, which is incredible. But, okay, so again, I took this one out of the bag. I didn't get too far. Luckily, I talked more in the first video, so you missed out on all the stories. Sorry. For those of you who don't like the stories, this has got to be good for you. For those of you who do, I'm sure I'll have more coming. Okay. Having said that, so this is a Nintendo Switch bag. So this is to hold your Switch, and then it just slides in. There's a pocket on the inside for putting games or controllers. There's a specific name for the controllers. I don't remember what it is. Chucks? I think it's Chucks. And then you've got like a big pocket here. So this is a little bit more loose than some of the other bags, but your Switch goes in here when it's attached, and you can put the games and things in the front if you have those. And then it just goes around, so it's easy to carry. You know, it'll go around the front. So little Brit saw this and just went nuts. He thought it was hilarious. And you know, kitschy type things can be really popular sometimes. So he just thought this was great. And this is, I think, a very popular item. I've seen this at regular stores. This one we bought for $7.88. I think at Target, this sells for more than $30, I think. Certainly look at all the prices and changes. And Temu's prices are inching up. You know, everything is. But they're still much more affordable than anything else I see. So that was great. So if you have kids that are tweens, even some teens and some pre-tweens, so, you know, maybe 8 to 15, these are really popular. And then some of the older kids are kind of back into this too. So, and it's nice. I mean, it's cushiony. I know it'll protect the games. When our daughter was here, she brought her Switch with her. She's 24. She's going to be 25 in August. But she bought hers with her and shared some family games that we were all able to play together. And that was super cool because normally I'm not really in on the games that Big Brit and Little Brit play. So it was really fun. So we're actually going to buy extra Chucks so that I can play the next games and we can actually play internationally, so that she's playing at home and we're all playing the same family game, which is really kind of cool. Really cool. So, okay, let's see what's next. So talking about kids stuff. So this cute little fidget spinner came in. This was only 89 cents. Now, they had a number of different ones, and it looked like you were supposed to be able to, like these guys were supposed to look like they were flying. Can you see the actual design on there? So kind of like a video would be. The old time videos where you would just spin them and they would start to connect, but it can't go slow enough to show the connection because in a film, it's actually going a lot slower than this in order to really see the character move. There were some of them that had like kind of big character changes. So, but Little Brit thought this was super cool anyway. And for 89 cents, I've been buying him fidget spinners for $5 each. I mean, so I thought that was a really good deal. All right, that's perfect. So, I also wanted to pick up this. We have an older house, and so I'm always, you know, I kind of switch around in different drains. We've done some replacements in some areas and some not in other areas. We needed something for the upstairs bathroom. And so I found this drain, this simple stop, and I think it's supposed to pop up. We'll see. It was only 99 cents. It may just hold the drain in. Got things everywhere. Does this pop up? Okay, let's see. So you can see it's got like the drain pieces here, but how does it go up? I don't. All right, I'm not figuring it out yet. How this would go up so that this can actually drain. If it unscrews, I thought it would just pull up, but I'm not seeing that. Or if this whole piece just, okay. We'll figure it out later. But for right now, that's what it looks like. I will let you know what happens with this, and if I can figure out how it works, I'll show you that too. Okay, so something else for Little Brit. So this is, the drain was 99 cents. This one is kind of cool. So all of us wear glasses here, the ones at home. Our older children do not at the moment, but Little Brit, his eye, when he was born, his eyes actually cross. So he's always worn glasses to correct that issue. And they've done a really good job of doing some permanent corrections, but then it turns out he also has other eye issues. Poor baby. He got eye issues from both sides of the family. And so he needs a place to put his glasses, and he's constantly putting them down. When he goes to sleep, half the time, I mean, there have been so many mornings where we're like rushing around trying to find his glasses before he goes to school because he can see without them, but it's more difficult. So we wanted to find something fun, and he picked this little guy. There were a bunch to choose from. This is a glasses holder. What does it say? It smells interesting. Not bad necessarily. Okay, so this was $3.87. So let's see if I can put this together kind of quickly. So I think that, we're going to have the dowel should go through the nose. There are never instructions because this nose goes in front of him like this. Okay, maybe it goes like this. Let's try this way. I'm not sure that I have that one went on really well. So this is way wider than it should be. This should go way through. But that's kind of what it's supposed to look like. I just can't get it through. My husband will be able to get it through. And then you put this behind it. Okay, the wood's not... I generally don't have this much problem. I mean, mechanically, I can figure out how it works, but... Okay, that's good. Okay, so it goes like that, and then it just, sits up. And then your glasses they can go here, go like that. See how cute that is? And that's why this dowel is supposed to stick through the back so it holds up the back part of the glasses. So we'll get that in, but it's still really cute. And they had, as I said, lots of different choices. He just thought this one was funny. It was fun and funny. So we'll get that one on. So $3.87. So I also got this. I'll just crinkle some more paper for you. I hadn't opened this one yet. So this, of course, goes onto your... Really? Okay, I didn't expect that. So this one was $1.08. So it was pretty cheap anyway. What's unusual to me is that it doesn't actually... Normally when you get something like this, there's a way to pre-hook it onto like your stove door handle. It's very soft. I like the ones like this. I can make them. But I just think I think they're a little tedious normally. But I do like the ones that kind of hook on and then they're just hanging there and they look cute. I thought this one looked pretty cute. I don't like the lack of quality right here, but at $1.08, really, I'm not sure I can complain. So I just have to hook it on with something, and maybe I'll use one of these cute little guys that I haven't used yet. I did have, these are ones that this is another order from Temu that I had, and I did have someone let me know that these did not work for her. That the adhesive wasn't strong enough, but we'll see. That might work on the stove door. I'll try it. Can't hurt. Okay. Yeah, for $1.08, and they had different colors and choices and things. So next, I got a pair of sunglasses. And I had bought, the last time I bought sunglasses, I had done it. Oh, they're another order. Well, I'm not going to tell you about those yet because they were in the beach order. But I saw these. These are really nicely packaged. These are very nicely packaged. They were $4.49. What do you think? I feel like a movie star. These are nice. Okay. They're substantial. They've got a nice heaviness to them. I have been looking for glasses lately that would go right over the top of my actual glasses, and these do. And they kind of hide that I'm wearing my glasses, and I can actually see. Because the next time I go in for glasses, which will be, soon, I am going to get the kind of progressive sunglasses, or I might be getting a separate pair of sunglasses. Anyway, but I like sunglasses, and I like different types of sunglasses. So I'm liking these. These are nice. These are really nice. And they came with a case. I like that. I like that they came with the case. Winner. That is a winner. I had someone, so in one of my previous shows, I said, winner, winner, chicken dinner, which is a very Southern saying. I've been hearing it, a good portion of my life. I've seen it on TV shows, and someone actually wrote to me and said, you shouldn't be using that because that's using something that someone else uses on their channel. I was like, first, I don't know who uses it, but it's a pretty common term here. So, I don't know I didn't know what to say to that. I was like, no one has a copyright to it. But okay, I get it. If you aren't familiar with the South, or the fact that is a pretty well-known, commonly used term or sentence, then, okay, so we are getting into jewelry. Y'all know I'm going to have jewelry. Like I wouldn't have jewelry. Doesn't even make sense. Does that compute to anyone that I wouldn't have jewelry? Seriously. Yeah, Kate, back me up on this. I mean, I'm always going to have jewelry, right? Okay. So, I'm just opening this little bag. I found this cute, they had a series of these cute bracelets. I just thought that was really, really sweet. Especially this was giving me like the beach vibe to it. I really like those turtles. It was 47 cents. 47 cents. So I thought that was really fun. And it matches what I'm wearing today. That was unintentional. Yeah. So this is definitely a winner. I like it. This goes with the jewelry hauls. So next, let's get into some more jewelry for you, shall we? So I have complained on several occasions that I don't wear big jewelry. And then I get this big jewelry and I'm like, okay, well, I like that one. Or I'll get another one. I'm like, I don't wear a big jewelry. What am I going to do with this big jewelry? And then I'll get something else. Like, oh, it's bigger than this one. So I've come to the conclusion that I do like big jewelry. I just don't like saying that I like big jewelry. Big earrings. Big earrings. But look at how cute these are. I don't know. These are just so kind of kitschy and fun. And we do, our sixth graders do a solar system or a solar unit where they get into, it's much deeper than just the solar system. It's all about astronauts and it's all about, traveling in space. It's much deeper than just the, although they learn the solar system too. But I thought when they were doing that, I would pull these cute little guys out. For 71 cents, I can have earrings that go with one particular curriculum unit. That's kind of funny though. Maybe I can have one that goes with all of them. I'll just have to keep looking to see what else Temu has for me. I did a day this last year for our AIG students. AIG is our academically gifted students. And I did a day with them where they had to decide that they were traveling and into outer space. They were going to go inhabit a new space. What did they need to bring with them? They were going to go inhabit Mars. And then they had to kind of make good decisions about what they would take with them. And we gave them, they could research it, but we gave them no information other than this is what you need to do. What would you need to bring? So that would have been a good one to wear that day. That would have been fun. Okay, next pair of earrings. These were $1.34. I actually broke open the bag, but didn't get the earrings out. Oh, these have that backing that I like where it pulls apart. All right, so let's stick these on here. Ooh, that didn't work. Huh. All right, these are actually tearing into the, 1 second, please. Okay, so so I had to fix it. The hinge was not working on these, but I think that these are really pretty. And I did get the hinge fixed. It just needed to be loosened a little bit. So those are so cute because of the way that this works, because it snaps kind of behind your ear. It doesn't sit as well on my little styrofoam as it should, but I think those are really cute. So, and those were, as I said, $1.34. Like it. Okay, so these next ones I have not tried to get in this bag yet. These are cherries, and I really, really like the look of some of these cherries. These were, oh shoot, I didn't put the price on here. I'll have to add the price in later. Sorry about that. I normally get the prices on there for you ahead of time, but I think these are really cute. I like them. Look how cute those are. Just cute little cherries. I think those are really nice. Now, Temu usually makes sure that you get a decent backing for them. So there's one, but I don't. Oh, there we go. So yep, they're in here. So that's nice. I actually prefer these little plastic backings. I'll show you again what I'm talking about. I find some of the metal ones don't hold as well, and they stretch more than I like. Sometimes they just become loose. So I actually prefer that backing. And I've actually ordered an entire thing of those backings from Temu. Of course I have. Of course I have. Okay, last pair of earrings. I did not get a huge number of earrings this particular time. And this one's in pieces. Okay, so I'm going to show you, this is what it's supposed to look like. And truth be known, I have something similar to this already. I thought I was ordering a different one because this one looks not right to me. I'm just going to say it like that. Any woman out there is going to figure out what I'm looking at. So I'm returning these. But even if it wasn't like that, so these are actually not bad if it was just like this one came off completely. But there was another one with this set that I thought I had ordered. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you're clicking and you just make a mistake. And I just made a mistake with this one. So this one goes back either way. And I think the reason I didn't plan on ordering these was because of what it looks like. Y'all know what I mean. I work at a school. I'm not doing that. Anyway, so I have some rings. I also love the rings. Love their rings. I have not been a ring wearer. I've said that every time I do this. I have not been a big ring wearer, but that one. So this one, I have very, very big fingers. I just do. I have very thick knuckles, so no matter how thin I am, I have to wear a 10 to an 11. But for my index finger, it's either an 11 or a 12, and right now it's a 12. So I did order a bigger one so that I could have something on that finger. I really like it. I really like that. I'm really liking that. So yeah. I think that one's fun. I wish I had ordered my bee ring like that. I have sort of a thicker one with bees on it. I may reorder. No, I'm not sure they had a 12. Okay. I'm trying to get into this package. So I'm sorry, this ring was $1.77. This one is impossible to get into. There we go. I just have to find the opening. There we go. This next one is $1.57. I ordered this one in a size 10. There we go. It's sticking to the... Okay. So let's see if how this one fits. Yeah, I just thought that one was fun. Generally, to me, for costume jewelry, it feels pretty good. Most of it. Not every single piece, though, getting from different manufacturers, but most of it feels pretty good to me. So this is a 10, which works fine on this finger. The stone in this one is kind of cheaper than I'm used to with them, because the stone in this one is very plasticky. So that's a shame, because I really like it, but you know, I'll probably still wear it. Probably won't stop me from wearing it. But the stone on this one, if you're looking, much of what I get from them looks very real. But I try to make sure that when I'm ordering something that has a stone, that it's the cubic zirconia stones, because those really, really look real. So anyway, alrighty. So that's all the regular stuff. I'm ready to move on to the crafting portion. You know, if you can't laugh, what you gonna do? Let me put this, I keep this, I always keep one of these buckets around, and I use this when I'm doing the orders just because it helps me keep things organized as I'm taking it out of stuff. So let me get all reorganized. Well, actually, I'm not going to get too reorganized yet. I'm going to show you these. So these are just, so it looks kind of funky, right? You got these round, these are stickers. This was $1.99. I think there's, how many are in here? I think it's like 100 in here. There's a lot. This is for when you're doing your wax stamps. So when I make a stamp, and let me show you, where'd I put that other piece? Here it is. I also got this. So this was $1.87 for putting your stamps in. So when, you know, you melt your wax, and then you put it into, I've got a couple of these. So I've got, you know, the round one, and I've got one that's a little bit more spiky, and this one's the flower one. And then you put your stamp on the inside, and it gives you this really nice edging. I mean, you can do it where it's also like a loose edging where it doesn't really come together, but I really like these. And so I can make a bunch of these independently, and then this goes on and it turns into sort of a wax stamp sticker. So I really, really like that. I thought that was something I really would work for me for what I do, because it's not always easy to adhere the wax directly to something, and wax can also, I think that wax can peel off a little bit more easily than the adhesive that we get. I'm going to fix this. Than the adhesive that we get in here. So I haven't tried this adhesive, so I'll let you know how that one works out. But I'll be using that in some of the upcoming crafting with Temu. And there's another crafting with Temu coming out this weekend, I think. Maybe Monday. Okay. Crackle, crackle, crackle. So the next thing I got was this. This is actually a book binding set. So I want to show you what I get in here. So, shoot, something fell out. One thing I don't like is how I open it and it falls out on me. So let me get this together really quickly. Oh, I see what fell out. So in your book binding kit, you have an owl, for, you know, poking holes. And then you've got some nice binding twine, and you have snips for snipping your binding twine. I had bought another pair of these. I use these in sewing all the time too. Then you get bone folders, and I use bone folders in, you know, all my paper crafting. And did I tell you this one was, this set was, is that right? $3.59. $3.59. So pretty incredible set. So 2 bone folders. This one actually can sort of curl paper. And then it comes with these great needles. And the reason the needles are exciting is because of you know, you can see that they're blunt. So you can see that they're blunt. They have this huge eye hole here, the eye of the needle. They're different sizes, different lengths. But in order to get, once you put that out, punch the owl through, you're going to need a bigger needle for your twine. And that's not something that you can find in normal crafting stores. So it also comes in this container. I think when I opened it, this had come loose in the bag. So I think one of the needles went flying. But I'm looking down just trying to put my foot up. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be a problem for me when I step down because they're not sharp. Because they don't need to be. They don't need to poke through anything. They're just guides. These are really good for not just, your book binding, but they're also something that you can use if you're doing your junk journals. So in particular, I didn't buy this to bind books, although I'm sure there are some things back at the library that I can work on. I bought it to try to do my junk journals a little bit differently. I like to try different things, see what really works for me. Normally with my junk journals, I use like a very thick stretch cord. And sometimes I've used twine too, to put the signatures back into the junk journal. Signatures are just your sections of pages if you're not familiar with that. But a lot of people actually bind it in with the cording. So I thought I might try that and just kind of see if I like that one. Also, sometimes I just like to, do a little differently. This is also good. I have been making, this is another reason I really wanted these. And buying the kit together for $3.59, I was like, I might as well get all of it at once. Because I use all of these things independently of each other. But I have been making ring pin cushions. And you actually have to push elastic up through a plastic top. And I needed something that had that thicker eye, that more, the bigger eye, so I could do that. I didn't need anything sharp because I use an owl to poke through, but I needed something like that. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing with that. So let me get ready to show you. Oh, this one. Not yet. I'll do this one. So I'm going to do it this way. So this stamp set, I think that comes out really nicely. I bought this stamp set for $1.79 for some of the upcoming ocean things. I've got a lot of different stuff coming out with this one. I love this. Look at that cute little mermaid girl. She is adorable. Oh my goodness. I love this set. $1.79. I was looking at some of the past, stamp sets that I had purchased. I didn't have many before Temu. I had a few, but I was just spending so much money on them because I could only afford, for what I can get 10 sets on Temu, I was buying one elsewhere. So, this next one was $1.61. This is just a gorgeous set. This would be really cool if you're trying to do an overall, if you want to do like those overall pages that are just kind of covered with different kind of ephemera. They look really cool. This would be a good base, and then you can add extra pieces to it. I saw someone do that recently. I thought that was cool. Maybe I'll add that into my list of crafting with Temu, which, by the way, if there is something that you would like me to craft with Temu products, let me know. I'm happy to add episodes. And then I found these really cool sunflowers, and I had to get them. This one actually is that's a daffodil, but I just had to get some of these to do something for my beautiful daughter-in-law, because that's her favorite flower. Okay, so I do have a few charms to show you today. So one second. Okay, I am back. And I've got these adorable bee charms for you. While we were gone, I found the missing needle, put away the trash, and then I wanted to show you this actually. I'll pull that back for a second. So these all came in like a throwaway bag. This is the bag that the really nice sunglasses came in, and look how perfect. That's just perfect. So I just put that little kit together. Anyway, so as far as new charms, Oh my goodness, these are just so stinking cute. These little bees are adorable. I think it's interesting they've got blue wings on them. I did know that before I ordered them, so I'm really liking those. I think they were really cute. Let me move those off. So next, I've been putting the earrings together, and I'm really liking the way they're coming out. Several of you were kind enough to respond to whether or not I should do the mixed earrings, and I think, you know, I had general consensus that, yeah, mixed earrings would be kind of fun. So I wish there was a caveman. You could have like a dinosaur in one ear and a caveman in the other running away. Sorry. These are so cute. I think these are my favorite dinosaur that I've seen so far from them. This is just adorable. They're done really well. I am really liking it. This little guy looks like his green did not carry all the way through. I think that's the only one that I see a blemish on, but I don't mind that. I think it's kind of gives him a little bit of extra flair. Okay. So we've got dinosaurs next. So most of those come, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you $179. So the bees were $1.34 for a pack of for 10. The dinosaurs were $1.79 for a pack of 10. This is a mixed set. This was $2.38 for 16. So let me show you what we've got in this one, because it's just adorable. Okay. These are so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you don't have absolute pairs in here, right? So some of these are and some of them aren't. They're super cute. Just look at, oh my goodness. These are so cute. So, you know, I certainly could do a pair here, or you could do like that. You could do these. Sorry, my husband just stopped in for the house briefly. You could do these. You know, you could just do. Okay, anyway, I'm really enjoying these. I think these are super fun. Set of 16, it was mixed. You couldn't kind of choose. Like in this one, there's only one blue star, but I think that he's going to work well with, you know, probably with that moon. So, super, super cute. Okay, I'll move that out of the way. So the next thing I have for you are these. Now, these are not charms per se, I guess. So we have these really cute keys. I wanted to order these. Now the keys were, I gotta find it. Sorry, $1.97. No, $1.61. I got it upside down. So the keys were $1.61 for 3. And what I wanted to do with the keys, I wanted to see if they were going to be big enough for me to include in my Christmas items when I do like this, the Santa key. And I think that they're okay. So I'm going to pull that away for a minute and just show you really how big this is. So you can see that these are inch markings. So this is about, it's about 2.5 inches by 1 inch across, or just over with this part. But in your hand, it's pretty substantial. So just picture that with like a velvet ribbon tied to it, and then, you know, attached or in the envelope. So I think that was pretty cool. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. All right. And then last but not least, I actually ordered 2 packs of these because they are so fun. Okay. All right, I want you to see. Look, the little tail is loose and kind of wags. These are so cute. I just think these are adorable. And I'm not a cat person, as I've said, because I'm allergic. I kind of, you know, I can still enjoy the beauty of them. So I bought 2 of these. Each of these packs was $1.88, and you only got 6 in the pack. And it was very much a mixed pack. Look at how cute those are. So what's really cute about these, if you're talking about mixing and matching, now I don't know if anyone has pink cats, but I think some people might enjoy the pink cats. But if you have several cats, different cats, maybe a calico and a gray or a tabby. Look how cute that is. You can mix and match to have, you know, your cats represented in your ears. I just think it's just super cute. I loved the idea of having all of these sort of different looking cats. And I love the little tail. I love that little, if they had little doggies, I would have done those too. Because this is just so stinking cute, I can't tell you. Oh my golly. Imagine that in your ear. It's going to wag around a little bit. You got a cat tail wagging. Anyway, on that cute note, that is it for me today. That is the entire Temu haul. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, please hit that like button. Please give me a thumbs up if you can. And if you liked it. And please subscribe. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Cheers.